here we have a banjo that is made from Bill Sullivan parts. And if you don't know who Bill Sullivan is, he has had, and his sons now have first quality banjo. And they made Gibson banjos for approximately 10 years. They made all Gibson banjos, okay? So these are parts that came from the same manufacturer of parts that would have been on a Gibson banjo at certain periods in time. And in many cases, these parts are actually better, okay? But it is a copy of a Gibson banjo, and therefore you get all this quality at a much lesser price, okay? And so we'll just go over it. So basically you have your standard, one-piece armrest, presto, tailpiece. You have the amber tuner buttons here. Okay, so whoever put this banjo together, and it probably did not come out of Sullivan in this state. It was just his parts. But those amber buttons are like $10 a piece, just to give you an example. So whoever had this banjo did put some effort into it, okay? And the other thing is when they cut the slot for the neck and the resonator, you'll notice it's a little deeper. We'll do a close-up of that. And I'm just telling you this because this is a plus, because all these little things cause the banjo to be a much better deal, but they don't affect the sound. They do not affect the playability. So you've got a really nice mahogany resonator here. Take a close-up of that. And knowing where this banjo came from, there's a strong possibility that it was played by a professional. So I'm going to pull the resonator off here, and we'll look at it. Okay. All right. So that's the resonator. Then we have a 3-ply hard rock maple shell, which could be one of those factory floor shells, and I don't know. Okay. And whoever did it didn't bother to finish the outside of it for some reason, okay? So you could take care of that. And okay, this says Bill Sullivan. This has something written here that indicates that it's a Bill Sullivan shell, okay? The other thing, which is totally cool, because it costs a fortune to engrave banjos, if you'll do a close-up of the flange, see that engraving? I mean, there's probably $300 or $400, more than that. It's probably $500 or $600, $700 worth of engraving, even on the top of the tension hoop here. If you can see, I don't know if you can see that, but there's even that's engraved. The flange has some engraving on it. Let's see if we can get a close up of that. So, and if for any reason you can't see it, just take my word for it, okay? And to top everything off, this has a Blaylock tone ring in it. So it's just an opportunity if you're a semi-professional, or if you play at that level, or if you'd like to be a semi-professional and you don't have quite as much money, give us a call. And we've got 4 or 5 banjos like this that are just absolute killers. Just call us. And you can call Banjo Warehouse at 404-372-5482, and we'll answer any questions you have.